And we're rolling. All right. Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this special senior night presentation of high school football here in Phoenix, Oregon. I'm Brendan here with your broadcasting group for Table Rock Sports, and we are just about to get set for the national anthem and the coin toss. Um, the Pirates taking on the Lakeview Honkers, and both teams are very well evenly matched up against each other. Lakeview is 21st in the OSAA rankings, and the Pirates are 24th. Um, Lakeview has a 3-4 record, and their last couple of wins were versus Modoc in September, and St. Mary's and Klamath Union at the beginning of October. Something to note about them is that all four of their losses have been by 28 points or more, so when they lose badly. Phoenix, on the other hand, is 4-4 coming into this game. I say 4-4, but this will be their last game for the regular season, because their next week game that was scheduled for November 1st was forfeited by St. Mary's, so that brought them to their 4-4 record, which they have now coming into this game. Since a couple of weeks back when we did our last broadcast, Phoenix has gone 1-1. They beat Klamath Union 35-0 and lost to Cascade Christian 7-42. And their losses have been 21 points or more when they've lost as well. So little less than Lakeview, but still 3 possession margin. Phoenix has allowed less points overall than Lakeview has. Phoenix has allowed 168, and Lakeview has allowed 177. And Phoenix has also scored more than Lakeview throughout the season. Phoenix has scored 154 to Lakeview's 114. So very even matchup that we've got here. You could say that Phoenix is maybe a little bit favored, but the rankings would disagree with you, so I expect we're in for a good game here tonight. Both of the teams are in the middle of their division, in the middle of the rankings, as I said, around 20th, 21st in the OSA rankings, and at those 3 and 4 spots, respectively, in the 3A5 division. So as we get ready for tonight's broadcast, we'd like to thank a couple of our sponsors, including A Sports Radio, which is the new sports voice in Southern Oregon. You can tune in to AM 1300 or FM 107.9 and find it streaming live on asportsradio.com, featuring 5 different NFL games a week. A Sports Radio. Now, coming into this game, I mentioned Phoenix's record, and they've sort of been the quintessential 500 team. You know, they like to drop back for a lot of their passes. Quarterback plays out of the gun quite a little bit, and when they've got it going, they can really get going and build momentum quickly. Their defense has been one of their calling cards, is just being able to stop opposing teams from getting points, or if they aren't getting points, they're holding them to field goals instead of touchdowns. So something to keep an eye on for that. Keep an eye on that Phoenix defense as well. And since it is senior night, a lot of the starting players are seniors for Phoenix. I think we had 6 or 7 different seniors that were announced just before we started our broadcast, along with a few seniors in the cheer squad as well. So this will be one of their, if not their last game, high school game at least, which is a little bittersweet for them. Just about 5 more minutes until we're set to begin this one. And in terms of Lakeview, I mean, they've had a couple of good games, you know. They've won a couple of good games. They've lost a couple of good games. You know, their quarterback is very well prepared, and also a senior, so we'll get set for this national anthem in just another minute or two. Pretty good rendition there of the national anthem there, done by the SOU, sorry, not SOU, the Phoenix High School Pep Band, and get the captains out to midfield, ready for the coin toss to decide who will be receiving first, who will be kicking off first to start this football game. The head coaches for both teams, starting with Lakeview, the head coach Jeff Graham, and for Phoenix, the head coach is Charlie Hall. So good luck to both teams, and hope for an even and well-played game from both of them. Go. The coin toss. So Phoenix looked like they did win the toss, and they're gonna elect to kick the ball off and get it in the second half. So the Honkers will start receiving in this first half. Both of these teams still do have an extra shot into the playoffs. There are 16 teams that make it, and the top 12 in the rankings make it, and then an extra 4 make it after that. So not out of the running yet, but it's a little unlikely for either of these teams to make it into the playoffs. So here we go, getting this game underway. And they squib it off the rip. Fielded back around the 20 and pushed out of bounds up around the 45-46 yard line. A good start for the Honkers, getting a good field position out of that return. So Eli Cook back there starts off with a QB run and picks up a first down across midfield and down to the Pirate 40. Looks like they're spotting him at the 43. So good start for Lakeview here on their first play. They got a running back behind him. Looks like the Pirates are going with a zone defense. The hand up the middle is swallowed up and stuffed by the Pirate defense. Not going anywhere, 2nd and 10. Good start there for the Pirates as well. Not getting in their head too early about that first big play, but coming back with a stop. They'll need a couple more. Another handoff and another run for maybe a yard that time. So great run defense from the Pirates here, stopping them on first and second downs, bringing up a 3rd and 9. Gotta think that the Honkers would go for a pass here. They do. They check it down to the halfback. Halfback looking to the near side and gets down around that first down marker. We'll see if they spot him. And no, they're not going to give it to him. They say he was a yard short. So 4th and 1. Looks like the Honkers are keeping their offense on the field, though, wanting to go for it on 4th and short here. They've got a tight end on the left side with 2 receivers. and one receiver on the near side with a single back formation. Now space is out. Play clock winding down. Hand off. They get the first down. Bounces a tackle and finally gang tackled by the Phoenix defense. But moving the chains on that one on 4th and short and getting themselves a fresh set of downs. Coming up on 3 minutes played in this first quarter. And the Honkers putting together a good offensive drive. They've had a couple of run plays, especially these QB run plays. Flag comes out on the play and tackled after 5. I'll wait to see what the official is. Holding on the offense, that'll negate the run and set them back 5 yards. So I'll push them back to the 37-yard line. Cook takes the snap, now rolls out. Rolling to his left. Has some space and tackled around the first down marker again. And 2nd and short. A lot of good run plays from the Honkers so far. Down and around the 22. Cook now dishes it off. Breaks a tackle and tackled around the 15. Good enough for a first down for the Honkers. A lot of running back QB offense from Lakeview right now. Eli Cook and Zareek Winters moving the chains. And looks like we have a timeout on the field called by the Pirates. That'll be their first timeout of the half. Trying to just get their defense set and maybe change their game plan a little bit. Lakeview comes out of the timeout. And the Pirates come out as well, setting up their defense. Single back formation. It looks like the Pirates might be sending a blitz here. And they do get him down around the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard or two, but great defense from the Pirates there, able to stop the run and not allowing too much up the middle. Honkers in the red zone though, threatening to score. See if they can make good on one of their attempts. Another run play and knocked down by the Phoenix defense again. That one handed off to Raiden Lynn for the Honkers, but couldn't pick up any yardage. So we got 3rd and 5 in the red zone here. They need to get to the 5-yard line. Currently sitting around the 10. Another QB run play and brought down right around that first down marker, but it's very close. They will give it to them, it looks like. So 1st and goal for the Honkers here inside the 5. Winters with Lim as the running back on the near side. And Phoenix uses another one of their timeouts. So we'll take a brief break and come back to you with the action in just a moment. Very interesting offense the Honkers have going right now. They've got a lot of run plays, especially from that I formation, QB runs, halfback draws up the middle, a couple of ones to the outside, maybe a sweep. But they've only thrown the ball, I think, once on this entire possession, and that was on 3rd down around midfield. So it becomes very evident what their game plan is, at least on this drive. They wanna run the ball. They wanna, get inside, make the defense work for it. Winters takes it himself up the middle, and he is in for the touchdown. Like the Pirates were close to getting it, but he did cross the line. They do give it to him, and they'll set up for the extra point. Here's the hold, a kick, it's through. And that'll lead to 7-0 for the Honkers. They strike first on their first possession of the game. Phoenix will have it when we come back. Welcome back to this special senior night presentation of Phoenix High School football, where they're taking on the Lakeview Honkers, and the Honkers lost the toss, but scored first on their first possession and ran the ball quite well. And a big squib there from the Honkers as well. It was recovered by Caden Darcy, one of the seniors for the Pirates on the receiving team. So they'll get the ball right up around the 36. Got 5:50 to go in this first quarter. Pirates with their first possession of the game. Takes the snap. Fires down the field. He's got a man open. It's caught. Running all the way down. He's not going to be tackled. Touchdown, Pirates. First play, first touchdown. What a way to open this game for the Pirates. It was Jackson Cook on the reception. And a perfect ball from the quarterback, Peyton Turner. Can't ask for much better than that. The extra point attempted here. Up and barely knocking it through, but in. Pirates score on their first play of their first drive. Talk about a momentum swinger. It took Lakeview seven different plays for them to make it all the way down. And Pirates starting out on a 36, so a big chunk yardage for them there. It's a 54-yard touchdown for the home team. Good start to this game, both teams scoring on their opening drive. Barely took any time off the clock as well. They got Alcantara Ochoa on the kickoff and the extra points. That one fielded well. Bouncing it to the outside. He's got some room to run. Met up around the 50-yard line and pushed out. Getting up to around midfield for their second drive of this first quarter. More single back formation. Now they get the tight end in motion. On a flat. Quarterback escapes from pressure. And tackled down by Braden Winters, the linebacker there. And stopped after a gain of 4. So second and medium. This Pirates defense has shown that they can stop some of these run plays, especially when they bring extra guys for blitzers. They send 4. That one going all the way down to the 30-yard line. Sorry for the technical difficulties there, folks. Had a little bit of a scare, but we're back. Quarterback running to the outside again. Gets the first down, runs through a man, and has to be pushed out of bounds. Getting all the way down inside the 10. That's Tariq Winters. Not traditionally a quarterback. He is listed as one of the running backs for the Honkers, but playing like he is a running back in this one, just taking snaps and running with it. So first and goal for Lakeview. Double tight end on the near side. I go with a run play to the outside. Getting down to the 5, but stopped by the defense. I'll bring up second and goal from the 5. Lakeview has been threatening from the red zone.
Do what? Just click one down on the. Does that keep coming up? Alright, I'll fix that here.
Another QB run. This one's not going to be stopped. He gets into the end zone. Tariq Winters doing it all for his team right now. Lining up for the extra point here. Trying to make this 14-7. Kick is up, and it's good. They extend their lead by a touchdown. Got 3 minutes left to go in this third quarter, and the Honkers taking a sizable lead of one possession. Well, after the game, it's a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite beverage. Dutch Bros gives back to the communities they serve in support of kids and local efforts to help Dutch Bros. Dutch Bros, brewing love. Both teams have scored on their possessions. Now it's Phoenix's second possession, or chance for them for their second possession off of the kickoff here. Miles Maxwell is back to kick this one away. And kicked through the heart of the Pirates receiving team and taken by Wyatt Dean. Looked like he got down to about the 25-26. So they'll get started on their second possession. Our first drive was a one-play touchdown from the 37-yard line. And we'll see what they decide to bring out here on their second possession of the quarter. Honkers playing press defense. A little shovel off to the running back. Bouncing to the near side and tackled. That's Derek Corder trying to pick up a couple of yards, but tackled for no gain. The 2nd and 10 for the Pirates. Pirates maybe want to think about running down the clock here in this first quarter. Just giving yourself an extra break. That one bouncing to the near side again, getting down to the 30. Pickup of 4. And that'll bring up 3rd and 6. They still need to get to the 38. Pirates lining up on the far side. Single back set. Drops back to pass. Finds his man out around the 40-yard line for a Pirate first down. That was Wyatt Dean on the reception. He's had a good day today so far. So they'll start from the 45 on 1st and 10. High snap. And he is sacked by a load of players, but it looked like Juan Pereza who got there first for the Honkers. The Honkers have been playing very, very shallow. They haven't had a high safety. They've just been doubling up on corners. That one, screen pass to the receiver, and he gets down to the 51, maybe the 52 across midfield. That'll bring up 3rd down and 4. So another 3rd down here. They were able to convert the last time on their 3rd and 6. Now they have a little shorter distance to go. We'll see if they go back to the pass. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. The Pirates opting not to run an extra play on that 3rd down, but just run out the clock instead. So your score after 1 quarter of play, Honkers 14 to Pirates 7. Stay with us for the 2nd quarter coming up in just a few moments. And we're back. Thank you for joining us in this 2nd quarter of play as we got started. The Honkers up 7, 14 to 7 over the Pirates in Phoenix. Quarterback gets rid of it, almost intercepted by the defense. Tariq Winters almost had the interception over the middle, but thankfully for the Pirates, It's just an incomplete pass. That will bring up fourth down though, so they'll bring on the punting unit and kick this one away. One receiver back deep for the Honkers. Low snap, but a good kick. That one going all the way back and downed well by the Phoenix defense. They down him about the 1 yard line. Great play from the Phoenix punting team, able to pin them inside their own red zone. So it'll be a long ways to go for Lakeview if they want to score on this possession. They have scored on their other 2 possessions though, so don't count them out of it. Single back set. Quarterback runs up the middle and gets around that first down marker. They will give it to him, picking up a first down and getting out of their own 10-yard line. Well, for those of you who were around to hear me do a little bit of the pregame show, I mentioned that the Pirates defense in previous games was one of their good parts of their team, and I mean, it looks like those words might be coming back to bite me a little bit. That one though, all the way down, finally tackled, but it's Zariq Winters again, tackled by River Delco at around midfield. Zariq Winters, not traditionally playing quarterback. He's traditionally playing the running back position, but their quarterback was out for tonight's game, so he had to step up and fill in the role, and he's looking like a running quarterback out there, via the likes of Lamar Jackson. The way he's taking and just calling QB draws. That one a read option that went all the way down to the 35. Got just about everyone in the building with that one. Run play here for the Honkers. And close to the first down marker at around the 30, 29-yard line. Inside.
Riley! Up here! Yeah, can you
Lakeview moving the ball well. They go with another handoff. Flag comes flying in. And that one down to the 24-yard line. We'll see what the flag is. But that was Raiden Lim on the run for the Honkers. The foul is on the Honkers, so I'll push them back what looks like is 10 yards. $15 actually. So instead of being down around the 27, they're having to start at the 45 on second down. And the Honkers will take a timeout. The Honkers, though, have not failed to score on all of their possessions thus far. They've put up 14 points in the first quarter, and Phoenix had that one play touchdown on their opening drive, but were unable to convert on the second. They had to punt it away. This drive started on the 1 yard line for the Honkers because of the well-played special teams by the Pirates, able to down it inside the 1 yard line. So we got about 9.5 to go in this first half of play. And the Phoenix defense is currently trying to find an adequate way to slow Lakeview down, because right now it is not working in their favor. Lakeview goes with a bunch formation with one receiver on the far side. Another read option up the middle. This one is seen well by the defense. It was Angelo Thum, the D tackle, who was in the mix there, bringing the quarterback down. So it'll be 3rd and 14, needing to get down to the 26 yard line if they want a first down for the Honkers. So big 3rd down here for both teams. Low snap. And that one, they looked for the receiver on the near side, but pass was a little errant, so an incomplete pass, and that'll bring up 4th down. Looks like they're keeping the offense on the field as well. They are opting not to punt this, but go for it. Quarterback drops back, fires, he's got a man open. It is caught down at the 20 yard line, and a first down for the Honkers on 4th and long. Oh my goodness. That was Porter Johnson on the reception. And a fresh set of downs for the Honkers, even with their backs up against the wall. On 4th down with 14 to go, they still managed to convert and then get some extras. So when they do pass, they can, showing that they're not just all run game. Here's a run play though. Off to the far side, cuts it back up through the middle, and fumbled. Looks like the Pirates recovered. And Pirates finally coming up with a stop and preventing the Honkers from scoring down around the 10 yard line. That's a big play for them. There is a player on the Pirates that is down though. getting the trainers out to look at him. And on such a big play, um, you gotta feel for these guys, and all of them, especially when they get hurt like this. So hopefully the trainers can help them out, and we'll get word that they'll be okay. Looks like it's one of the D linemen, Aiden Reyna, who's out there, and finally able to get up and have the trainers help him off. So, when you play football, you're gonna be aware of some of the risks and some of the injuries that can occur. So, hope he's doing okay, and send the best of wishes to him and his family especially. Pirates starting with the ball off of the fumble recovery around their own 10-yard line. They're trailing by a score, though, in this second quarter. High snap, and they fumble it right back. The Pirates do fall on it and aren't able to maintain possession, but not what you're looking for out of a big momentum shifter when you just got the ball. That could have been very dangerous if it was recovered by the Honkers. Honkers sending 4, and there's a couple of flags. Looked like a false start on the Pirates, so I'll move them back even more. So now instead of starting at the 10, they're starting from their own 3. Not the best of starts on this possession for Phoenix. Second down though, so have a couple of options from their own end zone. They hand it off up the middle, breaks 1, and gets down to about the 5. So third down and 14 for the Pirates. Honkers on 4th and 14 were able to pick up their first down. See if the Pirates try to do something similar with the pass play, or if they just go back to a run. They flip it. Pass play. Gets it down to his receiver. Short, but caught. I'll bring up 4th down right around the original line of scrimmage. And they will opt to just punt this one away. Not wanting the Honkers to have better field position than they do already. Good snap. Kick is up and bounces down around the 45, fielded and tackled. Flag comes flying in from one of the referees. That one looked like it sailed at least 10 yards. We'll wait to see what the penalty is. Block in the back on the Hawkers, which will push them back an extra few yards. We're starting around the 45. Winters, the quarterback. Gets the snap. Rolls to his right, trying to escape the pressure. And brought down and sacked by the Phoenix defense. Braden Winters was in there holding on to the jersey and finally bringing him down. So loss of 5 will put them at 2nd and 15. Bunch formation now. Low handoff up the middle. And the D tackle was all over it. And that was Sidney McQueen on the tackle, getting through the gap and bringing a man down. No gain on that play. And a substitution as well in here for the Pirates. So 3rd and long. Brown getting into this one. Quarterback fakes. Now throws. There are 2 receivers over there, but neither of them were able to come down with it. Intended for Parker Johnson. Looked like Aiden Gonzalez also may have had a shot, but neither of them came up with it, bringing up 4th down. The last time the Honkers had a 4th down, they converted. See what they draw up on this one. They do have the punter back there, and he will kick it away. That one bouncing over the receiver's head and gets a really good roll all the way down to about the 10-yard line before being downed by Lakeview. So a really good punt there from the Lakeview special teams. And starting the Pirates in their own territory, backed up against the wall. We got 3 minutes to go in this first half. So likely the last possession of the half, barring any unfortunate circumstances. Quarterback makes the read, now passes it over to his receiver, and swarmed by Lakeview defenders, but picked up a gain of 4. Now spot him right around that 15-yard line. Turner breaking the huddle for Phoenix. They've got 2 receivers on both sides with the halfback on the right. Takes the snap. Fires downfield. It is caught at the 40-yard line. It's Wyatt Dean. We've been saying his name a lot tonight, and he continues to put on a show for this Phoenix offense. Picking up a chunk yardage play. Also had that one play touchdown. Now he looks back to him and gets out of bounds. Sidney McQueen on the reception. We got 2 more seconds before the 2-minute warning. Trying to get off maybe one more play before that free timeout. And the timeout called by Lakeview. So we'll take a quick timeout here, 30 seconds. And this is looking like a good drive for Phoenix. Wyatt Dean, though, one of the graduating seniors at the wide receiver position for Phoenix, he's put on a show today. I mean, he's had a touchdown, a couple of big yard plays. He's also been the receiver for some of the kicks as well. So he's racking up those yards. Great to see for this Phoenix team. Turner looking over the middle and slipped out of the hands of Dean. I'll be incomplete and bring us under the 2-minute mark. We got a 3rd down and 6 for Phoenix here. Two receivers on both sides. Quarterback dropping back, checks it down to the halfback and slipped through his hands. Parker Deavy had his mitts on it but couldn't hold on. I'll bring up a 4th down for Phoenix. Pirates bring the punt unit back onto the field. They haven't been able to score since their opening drive, despite quite a few junkyard plays. This one, high spiraling kick back to about the 30, gets a good bounce and downed at around the 20-yard line. With just over a minute and a half to go in this second quarter, excuse me. So Lakeview will get one more possession. See what they try to draw up on this one. Another read option up the middle, brought down by the Phoenix defense. It was Angelo Thune on the tackle, the nose tackle for this Phoenix defense. Winters gets the snap. Now QB run, slides, and he is down short of the line to gain. And a timeout called by Lakeview. So that'll be their last timeout of the first half. Honkers are up by a single score, 14-7 over the Pirates here in Phoenix. Make sure you stick around for the special halftime presentation of this senior night game in Phoenix. Something I know I'm really looking forward to, and you also should stick around for it. Under a minute to go now. 3 receivers on the far side, now 1 in motion. Rolls out to his right, fires, and incomplete. Good coverage from the DB, Caden Darcy, for Phoenix. Bringing up 2nd down. That does stop the clock though, so we won't have to worry about that until they go again. I formation. Phoenix switching up their coverage a little bit. Drop back to pass and gets away from the pressure. Quarterback now running out to the near side and down around the 32-yard line. Looked like he didn't get out of bounds though. And one more timeout from the Honkers. Didn't think they had an extra timeout, but I've been wrong before, so I'll credit them with one more timeout. And this one being spotted down around the 30-yard line. Honkers need to get to the 35 for a fresh set of downs. So here we go. Lakeview. Got a tight end and 2 receivers on the far side. They're rolling out to the right side. Fires downfield and overthrown, incomplete. Pass was intended for Colin Ticini. Bringing up 4th down. Clock also stopped, even though we're under a minute. Here we go. Honkers lining up on the line, not opting to punt. There's the snap, and he's immediately met by defenders. It was Luke Jennings, the defensive end, on the tackle, and turning the ball over back to the Pirates in their own field. So back-to-back turnovers for both teams. Pirates getting it with good field position. They block the running back. Now throw it deep into coverage, intercepted on the goal line. And a flag comes down. Looked like some unsportsmanlike conduct from one of the Pirate players. Colin Tashini on the interception. So not only will Phoenix turn it over, but that flag will also cost them some extra yards. They had a good chance, and they just couldn't come down with it. .35 ticks to go now. So the Pirates have the ball back despite the interception. They say it was incomplete, and just the incomplete pass. That one caught and whirls around, but needing to go quick. Landon Hudson on the reception. Clock keeps moving though. Under 20 now. They go 5 wide. Gets it in the middle and incomplete. Good coverage from the DB. That was Tommy Gallagher breaking that one up. Stopping the clock with 8 seconds to go now. Maybe one more play, maybe 2 if you want to go for it, but it is 4th down, so you really only have one more. Honkers sending 3. One getting through. Pass. Up and knocked down. Incomplete. Good coverage from Lakeview. Able to prevent that one from getting too close. There is 1 second left on the clock, and possibility of Lakeview doing something here. And Pirates will strategically have 2 men deep around the 30-yard line, just in case Lakeview tries anything. Quarterback under center though, and takes a knee to run out the clock and send us into halftime. Lakeview leading by a score, 14-7 over Phoenix Pirates.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $15 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? When you want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life, call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater.
Thank you for joining us on this portion of the halftime show. We always appreciate you sticking around with us and seeing what will come in the second half. So we've got just a couple more minutes before the Pirates are to receive the second half kickoff. But until then, we'll go over a couple of key things to look out for, a couple of game recaps on what's happened thus far. So, starting with the visitors, Lakeview, they started off really well in the first quarter. They scored on both of their in first and second drives. They've Their game plan, has been to run the ball quite a lot. Running it with the quarterback, they're running it with their halfback, and only passing when they absolutely have to on third or fourth and long. So that's been their game plan. They've been leading this game since they scored that second touchdown. And for the Pirates, they scored on their initial drive. It was a one-play touchdown, but since then, they haven't been able to convert any of their offensive drives. They've gotten really close a couple of times, gotten quite a few chunk yard plays on third downs, but they haven't been able to get into the end zone since that initial drive that they had. So they're trailing this game 7-14, respectively. And their game plan has been a little more complicated. It's been a lot more of them passing the ball a little bit, mixing it up with run plays. But their defense has been struggling to get a stop. So that's one of the issues that they're dealing with, is just making those plays on defense when you can. They did force a fumble recovery at the end of that second quarter, but in the second quarter it was messy from both teams. Neither team was really gaining an edge. Neither team was really scoring all that much. There were a couple of close chances, but penalties held them back. So we stayed knotted at 14-7, and the Pirates will receive this second half kickoff when we get rolling in just another few minutes. So very even matchup thus far. Very even in the rankings as well. No team really having an edge. Both teams still totally in this one. So we're shaping up to have a good game at the end here. Now, as we get going here, I'd like to remind our folks that are watching on Table Rock Sports. I'd like to thank all of you who are watching on Table Rock Sports. We see you, we recognize you, and appreciate you for tuning in to our broadcasts, and especially those who have subscribed to our YouTube channel on Table Rock Sports on YouTube. The 3,300 who have. You folks are the real people, and all of you who are watching, even if you're not subscribed, we still appreciate you tuning in. So thank you very much for that. And the alarm sounds. Buzzer is going off. We are ready to get the second half action underway. Couple of receivers back for the Pirates. This one kicked deep down the middle and received by the Pirates, getting all the way up to about the 33 was Parker Deavy, who caught that on the fly and brought it back. So, their first possession of this second half as they trail by 7. Turner set to grab it. Now they hand it off. Deavy through the defense, rolling around the defensive line and then cutting it up, but there is a flag on the play on the Pirates as well, so that'll push them back an extra 5 yards. Unfortunate there. Excuse me, a 10-yard penalty. So we'll replay first down. Same set for the Pirates here. They opt for the pass though. They get the screen to the receiver. And he gets down to about the 36. That was Landon Hudson on the reception. Couple yards past the line of scrimmage, making this a 2nd and 7. Quarterback taking a while to get the sign from the coach, now relaying it to his team. They break the huddle. They gotta go though, play clock winding down, they get it off. They take a deep shot and intercepted by the defense. This one running back, cuts it back up the middle and brought down at around the 30-yard line. It's Colin Ticini on the interception and the return. There was only one guy for the Pirates who was lined up on the far side over there. And there were 3 Honker defenders around him, able to come away with the interception. Off a turnover. Honkers run it. Bounces it to the outside. Pirates are there, but breaking multiple tackles. Flag comes flying in as well, and he is group tackled at around the 30-yard line. It was Landon Hudson, the linebacker, who was in on the tackle. Penalty against Lakeview will set them back with a holding call. So 1st and 20 for the Honkers. Pirates a little fortunate there. That could have been much worse. Winters gets the snap, now runs it himself. QB draw up the middle, And down to 25. Big yardage there. Not quite enough for a first down. They'll still have 5 or 6 to go. But the Pirates have been struggling to defend those QB runs from Winters. Again, for those of you who are just joining us, the running back, or the quarterback, excuse me, for the Hawkers traditionally plays the running back position. So that might explain a little bit why he's been taking off so much and able to get good yardage even as a standing quarterback. Goes with another one here and picks up another 3 across the 25. You need to get to the 20 for the first down. It'll be 3rd down and 3 for Lakeview. Similar set here for Lakeview. They go with another QB run, and he's stopped right around that 20-yard line. We're waiting for the signal here. And that will be a first down. So good bit of running from Zarik Winters, the stand-in quarterback. Able to get them quite a few yards. It was 1st and 20 from the 40-yard line. They needed to get over to the 20, and they did within 3 plays. All done by the quarterback himself. This one handed off and immediately stuffed. And it's Parker Devay with the tackle. Bring the Downs over to 2nd and 11, sacked for a 1-yard loss. Big play there by the Pirate defense. Need to stand them up for another few plays though. 2nd and 11. Hayden Lim, the running back, on the weak side. It's another quarterback run, and he picks up 5. That's been working for them all game, and it shows no signs of slowing down. If it ain't broke, fix it, as the old adage is. And the Honkers have found their niche and stuck to it. Close to a hard count, and they do throw the flag. Looks like the defense jumped off sides. And that'll be an extra 5 yards for the Honkers. Bring them to within the 10-yard line. They set up the same. The same play, going for another 4 yards. And 6 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter. Honkers are getting very close to that end zone territory. Halfback in motion now, looking on the wheel route. Quarterback steps up, throws, tipped and caught by the receiver. Porter Johnson on the reception, able to come down with it for the touchdown. Well, the Hawkers up until then we're running the exact same QB draw up the middle. And there they catch the defense a little off guard. They throw the ball to the open receiver and get the touchdown. Field goal goes through and brings them to a 2-possession lead. 21-7, Hawkers lead over the Pirates here in Phoenix. Back from the break as the Hawkers extending their lead to 21-7 over the Pirates here in Phoenix. That one fielded well, and he's got a couple of blockers. Evades the first one and tackled out of bounds at the 33-yard line. So Pirates will start with it on first down. The past couple of possessions haven't been fruitful for the Pirates. They're trying to turn that around now. Handoff up the middle. The stiff arm and picks up 9. Big play there and give them the first down. High snap, they go back to the run. DV swarmed by defenders and no gain on the play. Maybe a loss of a yard. Bringing up 2nd and 10. Pirates have sensed the urgency though, until they're playing, with a little more than they were earlier. Man in motion. They hand it off to the halfback up the middle, and he picks up 3 or 4, getting down to the 45. They need to get to the 54 for a first down. So, 3rd and 9 for the Pirates. Good defense here from the Hawkers as well. Third down. Bunch formation. Tight end in the slot. Over on the corner route. Gets it to him and able to get that first down across midfield and down to the 45. Able to convert on third and long there. Moving the chains. Got 3 minutes to go in this third quarter. Quarterback evades the pressure. Now it's brought down as a sack. And that was Ryan Haville who got in there and was able to bring the quarterback down. Baited the first one, but couldn't get away from the second. Second and 15 for the Pirates now. Just behind midfield. Turner, high snap. Hands it off. And Parker Deavy unable to make anything happen there. Good defense from the Honkers yet again. Another long third down for the Pirates here. They converted their last one. See if they can do it again.
Take a look at Sydney. Take a look at Sydney. Good. Nice job.
And they got the defense to jump off sides with the hard count. Encroachment on the defense, giving them a couple of extra yards and making it into a 3rd and 11.
Go, Sydney. But 11's on Sydney, though.
3 receivers on the far side. Quarterback has to get rid of it. Avoids the sack. Pass incomplete, intended for Landon Hudson. But that brings up 4th down. And the Pirates call for a timeout. I want to talk this one over. Minute and a half now to go in this third quarter. Lakeview leading by 2 possessions, 21-7.
We need to get Buck out of the freaking game if they're on pay. And I said the first 2 plays are going to be Dallas.
So here we go. Phoenix lining up to punt on 4th and 11. Honkers have Zarik Winters back as the receiver. Might recognize his name a little bit. He's the quarterback or stand-in for the Honkers. That one going out of the back of the end zone. And North Lakeview will start with it on the 20-yard line. Phoenix failing to score on yet another drive against this stifling defense of Lakeview. run out to the far side, picking up a first down. They've been doing it all game, and they're continuing to do it. The Pirate defense hasn't really found an answer for it. Minute to go now in this third quarter. Honkers trying to burn a little clock now. Bunch formation on the right side. He splits the gap and picks up 3. So a better stop there from Phoenix. Clock winding down. One more play before the end of the quarter, and brought down with no gain. So that'll end our third quarter. Pirates are trailing 7-21 in favor of Lakeview.
Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $15 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? When you want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life, call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $15 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
Getting set to start this fourth quarter. The Honkers lead the Pirates 21-7 here in Phoenix. This one a pass, and it is caught by the Honkers, running all the way down, finally tackled, but that was Miles Maxwell on the reception and the run. Getting across midfield and down at the 35.
Empty backfield. Everybody's sitting there staring at the quarterback.
This one looking like it might be a run play. There it is up the middle. Pirates are there. And he is brought down by Luke Jennings. Braden Lim running the ball there for the Honkers, picking up no yards. One running back set with a bunch formation on the right side. This looks vaguely familiar. Run play. It's a read option, and the quarterback taking it the opposite direction down to the 30-yard line. There's a flag on the play. And one of the players for the Honkers are down.
Much of the faces should be ejected or a personal foul. Watch it right here. Luke tackles him. Face mask.
Teammates
He's got a hold of his face mask.
helping him up.
He's got a hold of his face mask. Jello came over there and said something. Jello said something.
Offsetting penalties,
Probably can just get a penalty.
meaning penalties on both teams. 3rd and 6 for Lakeview.
Third down, let's go.
Same formation. Run off the middle. Tackled maybe a yard short of the first down marker. So 4th and 1. Honkers are gonna go for it. And this will be a very telling play. They got 2 receivers on both sides. Quarterback draw up the middle and he picks it up easily. Straight through the teeth of the defense. And a first down. 9:30 to go. Into Pirate territory is Lakeview. And looking to chew the clock a little bit, maybe get one more score and wrap things up. Halfback screen. That one bouncing over to the far side and tackled out of bounds by Elias Ilsas of the Pirates. Pickup of 6. Honkers burning a lot of clock here. Now finally get set. Winters takes the snap. Now keeps it himself. He's got the half-back blocking. Runs over a man and gets down to the 5. That'll be an extra set of downs, getting them 1st and goal. And a good chance to score here for the Honkers in the red zone. This one, Winters keeps it himself again, running through people, and multiple defenders were there to stop him short, but there are flags that have come down. And another Pirate player is also down. Got the trainers out there immediately to check on him. And this is the second time in this game that the Pirates have had a player go down and had them needed to be looked at. So hope they're doing okay. Looks like they're helping him get up, but he's hobbling a little bit, so looks like he will be sent back with the trainers to be looked at and to be evaluated. Penalty on the Honkers. Keeps it at 1st and goal, but brings them back to the 25-yard line. Winters keeps it up the middle and brought down after 4. Pirates getting a little chippy at the end of this one. Just under 8 minutes now. Second and goal. Receiver in motion. Now throws it to him. Deep towards the end zone. And picked off by the Pirate defense. Looked like he may have dropped it on the interception though. Just an incompletion. From our angle, it looked like he had it. So 3rd down from the 23. And it's 3rd and goal too. So you don't have any room for extra first downs. And a timeout called by the Pirates. That one maybe had too many men on the field, so wanted to catch that before it became an issue. 7:24 to go with the Honkers leading by 2 scores and on a 3rd and goal from beyond the 20-yard line. Well, this game was close in the first couple of quarters. Both teams were able to score on their opening drives. Honkers came back on their second drive to score, and then no one else scored in that second quarter. And despite receiving the ball in the second half, Pirates were unable to come up with any points on any of their drives thus far, and the Honkers have capitalized, adding an extra 7 to theirs off of a passing touchdown, and looking to add more here on 3rd and goal. Drops back, now fires it towards the end zone, intercepted, makes a move, gets away from one, reverses field, he's still on his feet, and swarmed and finally brought down at around the 16-yard line. But it was Landon Hudson, the GB, with the interception. He almost had one earlier and finally able to come down with this one to give his team a chance with 7 minutes to go. Pirates are gonna have to go quick though. They need 2 scores. They've been struggling on offense as of late. And here they need to. Quarterback muffed the snap, had to dive on it, and not a good start for the Pirates, bringing them back to their own 3-yard line. Their offense has been struggling in this one. And bringing up 2nd and long. There's a run play. Bounces for maybe a few yards. But 3rd and long. Gotta make something happen. They need to get to the 28 for a first down. One of the Honkers players now going down. He is helped off by the trainers and the coaches. So both teams losing a couple of players in this game due to injuries and unfortunate circumstances. Clock running. Wide receiver in motion for the Pirates. Quarterback taking his time, now gets the snap. None of his routes were open. That one knocked down. Intended for Wyatt Dean, but it was double covered, and that one incomplete. So 4th down and a mile on this one, backed up against their own end zone. Starting off with a unfortunate series of events and unable to come up with any yardage on their other 2 plays. So again, just having to give it right back. Low snap and big kick, bouncing back towards the 35-yard line. It's where the Honkers will take over. So not exactly the outcome that the Pirates may have wanted after the interception. A bad snap, and then no real yards on the next 2 plays, and then a punt. Going 3 and out. You could argue it was 2 and out after the bad snap. Another interception, though, for the Pirates. This one returned well across midfield. Elias Sass with the interception and return. So, big interception there for the Pirates. Again, their defense stepped up in the last couple of minutes and capitalized on the errant pass. So Turner and the offense will get an extra attempt. Short snap, they bring the blitz. Pass over the middle, broken up. Intended for Wyatt Dean, but knocked out at the last second. So bring up 2nd and 10. Turner gets the signal. This crowd is dead silent. Run play and carrying a couple of guys, but a fumble recovered by the defense. It's Rained and Lim running it back for a score. What a turn of events this was. There is a flag down around midfield. But if it stands, it will be just about the end of this one. They do call the foul against Lakeview, so not only will that negate the touchdown, but that'll also give Phoenix an extra 15 and a fresh set of downs. So very fortunate there from the Pirates, able to come away from that one unscathed. 5 minutes to go now. Phoenix down 2 scores. Needs enough time on the clock for an extra possession if they want to stay in this one. Run play. And looks like the Hawkers did get the ball off of the penalty. A little bit of confusion here up in the booth about that. Second and 4 for Lakeview. Run play. Gets to the outside. Going down the sideline. And shoestring tackled by the safety, preventing the touchdown, but keeping the clock rolling. And this one all but over already. An extra first down for the Hawkers. Getting close to that red zone. Another run play. This one through the middle for 9. And close to another first down. They will give it to him first and goal from the 4. Goal line set. Quarterback keeps it. And looks like he is short of the end zone. by a yard. Second and goal. And they will use one of their timeouts with 3 minutes to go. So neither team really able to score in the beginning of that fourth quarter that we had. Felt like both teams had a couple of good chances, but were just unable to convert. And now the Hawkers down at the 1 yard line, not only threatening to score, but just threatening to run out the clock and win this one on time as well. So the ball is in their court. Here we go, second and goal. Gets the snap, runs it through the middle, touchdown! Lakeville putting another 6 points on the board, and they'll try the extra point for 7. Here's the extra point try. A little bit of a bad snap and through. Looked like it may have been wide, but still able to get through the uprights. Very generous uprights in high school football. Able to tack on an extra point for a 3-score lead with under 3 minutes to go. Now, I mentioned that at the top of the broadcast that when Phoenix lost, they lost by 21 points or more. Currently, as it stands, they're losing by 21. So, sticking with the statistics, and they've got 2 minutes and 48 seconds to change that narrative and shorten that gap. Here's the kick, and no one grabbed it. Finally picked up and run to the outside. It was Aaron Calhoun. There is a flag down at the 25 though. There's also one up around the 44 as well, so maybe a couple of penalties. A call holding on Phoenix. So that'll set them back 15 extra yards after the return, setting them up at the 10. One of the Hawkers players also down, being looked at around the 25-yard line by the trainers. had a couple of injured players come off for both teams in this one. Pirates, maybe their last offensive drive. Been unable to score since that first quarter. That one, though, able to get it to Dean, who breaks a couple tackles and brings it down to the 20-yard line. Picks up a first down. Good way to start. Was tackled inbounds, though, so the clock will keep moving. Just over 2 minutes now. Short pass is muffed and incomplete. Intended for Caden Darcy. So I'll bring up second down and 10. And a flag. An encroachment on the defense. Got him with the hard count, getting an extra 5. This one really winding down.
Sydney, wider! We got a freaking 20 guy's gonna be there. No! What is Sydney doing? God bless America!
And another whistle. Timeout called by the Pirates. So this one take a break. Second and 5. Pirates with 2 minutes. Quarterback rolls out. Fires over the middle. It is caught for a first down. Tackled right around the 34-yard line. Trying to get one more before the end of this. Turner going with a pass option game. Another pass here. That one is caught down near sideline, gets away from one and tackled down to midfield. Landon Hudson on the reception. Another Pirate first down. One of their better drives thus far in the second half. That one almost intercepted, but instead it's Sydney McQueen with the reception and down to the 25. Minute 20 to go. Pirates getting very close to that red zone territory. They're racing against the clock for one more score here. Quarterback escaping the pressure, now rolling out to the right side and steps out of bounds after a gain of 5. Peyton Turner doing it himself, had no one open. Exactly 60 seconds to go. Starting from the 27. On second down. Turner wants the 5 wide. Now takes it up, shovels it to the halfback, slips through the gap. He's got room to run. He's going all the way down, close to the pylon. No, he is short. .53 seconds to go from the 2-yard line. Pirates have a couple of chances for one more score. They run it up the middle. And stuffed. No good. They want to go hurry up. They only have one timeout. And we got a whistle. Looks like it was a couple of players were slow to get up. That's Parker Deavy, the halfback, jogging off with the trainer. .28 seconds to go with the clock rolling. They get set. The pass. Getting away from it. Goes up the middle. Touchdown, Pirates. Through the end zone. And putting points on the board at the end of this one. So they do score at the end of this one. Got 8 seconds left to go with the extra point pending. That one up and through for the extra point. Eight seconds to go. Pirates still down by 14, but a better margin of loss than any of their other losses that they've had in the past. And if you see some of this smoke coming out onto the field on the left side of your screen, that's actual gunpowder. The Pirates have a cannon that they blow with charge whenever they score and when they come out of the locker room. So that's what you've been hearing. And this one, it was a great game. I mean, it started out 7-7, both teams scored, and then Lakeview just sort of pulled away in that second and third quarter. And I mean, the Pirates got a charity one at the end here. but they will drop to 4 and 5. Lakeview will advance to 4 and 4. This one fielded and the receiver slipped and around the 30-yard line. Maybe a little tough bit of turf or something. So 4 seconds to go. Most likely, Honker's just gonna kneel this one out and send everyone packing. Quarterback under center in victory formation and takes a knee, and with that, this game is over. Honkers get the win by 14 points, 28-14 over the Pirates here in Phoenix. We'd like to thank you for joining this Table Rock Sports cast of the senior night here in Phoenix. This has been our special presentation, and I'm Brendan Kilcoyne saying good night and thank you for watching from Phoenix, Oregon.
Like a sign out, you know, like